deep in the remote wilderness, where only miners dared to live in search of gold and rare metals, there was an abandoned mine known as the Bottomless Pit. Locals claimed it descended further than anyone could imagine, and that something ancient and ravenous lurked within its depths. Many miners had ventured into the pit in hopes of striking it rich, but none ever returned. Those who stayed behind on the surface reported hearing strange noises from below, knocking, whispers, and even screams echoing through the tunnel's point. One day, a group of 5 young hunters decided to investigate the old legend. They thought it was nothing more than a scary story meant to keep people away. Armed with flashlights and ropes, they descended into the mine. At first, everything seemed normal. The upper levels were quiet, and only the cold air brushed against their faces. But as they ventured deeper, the air grew heavier, and the walls became coated in a strange black residue, like coal dust. "It's just rot," said the group's leader, trying to sound confident, though his voice wavered. At about 300 feet down, they found an old wooden door carved with strange claw-like symbols. One of the hunters, laughing nervously, shoved it open. The door creaked loudly, revealing a narrow corridor sloping even further downward. The air beyond it was suffocating. Suddenly, one flashlight went out, then another. In the pitch-black darkness, they were left with nothing but the sounds, whispers, like voices speaking in 1,000 different tongues. "Let's get out of here," one of them shouted, but their footsteps seemed too loud, as if the mine itself amplified their fear. They ran, but the way back felt impossibly long. The tunnels twisted and branched in ways none of them remembered. It was as if the mine had come alive, trapping them in its labyrinth. The first to disappear was the one trailing behind. His scream echoed through the tunnels, followed by a sickening crunch, as though something massive was chewing through bone. "Don't look back," the leader yelled, but no one listened. Those who turned around saw it, a colossal creature, its body glistening with black slime, and countless burning eyes staring from every angle. Its long, branch-like arms reached out, grasping at the air, as though it could already taste their terror. Only one of them made it to the surface. He stumbled out at dawn, covered in blood, with one arm torn from its socket. His words were incoherent, but he kept repeating the same thing. "It won't let go. It's everywhere now." A week later, his body was found at the mine's entrance. His face was twisted into a deranged smile, and his eyes were lifeless, as if he'd seen something unimaginable in his final moments. After that, the mine was sealed shut for good. But at night, when the wilderness is deathly quiet, people still claim to hear whispers. And sometimes, if you listen closely, you can make out the words, "Come down. We're waiting."